Hi, this is John Schubert with Schubert Technologies, and this is a Legado flyover from 22 December. Yes, this was posted on the 29th, but it's a week since I flew this, and there was also the Christmas slash holiday events in the middle. So there's been very little done since I flew this over. So I kind of wanted to highlight a few things on this video. I'll do it every few videos, not every single video, but all of these that I create, I put under a playlist. And under playlist, you'll see Legado. If you hit full playlist here, you get a list of all of the videos. And if you search down to the bottom one, that should be the newest one. There actually might be a way to resort it. Yeah, you could probably go ahead and make it date added newest first, date published. There we go. So just change that around if you don't like that. So at the bottom of the videos list will be the old one until you change it. And then from here, what I wanted to point out is under the comments, I put some information. If you look at this on a mobile device, it may not be as apparent or easy to find, but it is there. So this first link is just one in this video I'll highlight, and I'll highlight maybe the other one in a subsequent later video. But when you click on that, it's going to take you to the city of Menifee's city portal. And in this portal, you can log in, you can do various different things, but you don't have to log in just to see things that have been filed, plans and things like that. And then when you click on the plan, you can actually see what they submitted. Now, this is from 2018. And if we look back here, we can see there's some, actually it's 2017. We can see there's some newer things, there's some finals. It's 196 pages, so I haven't read through all of it. But when you ask questions, this is what I go look at, and this is going to tell you a lot of information. So for example, these are going to be the trails, these are going to be the legados, which is just, I believe, another term for the trails. It tells you, what roads are there, how wide are the roads going to be. So they're gonna make that road that's along the 215 in Canto really, really large. So that's what it's gonna look like. So if you look at existing is right here. It's 2 lane. You can ride a bike there. I see people ride their bikes. There's no lighting, so it's extremely dangerous. I've come close to hitting bicyclists a couple of times, but it's going to go to 4 lanes wide. Hopefully, it's got much better lighting than Encanto has currently. That's along the 215, which is none. And so this has a lot of information. Like for example, I noticed that where they're going to tie into the sewer system. It's on one of these pages. They're going to be, here it is. They're going to be breaking this road up, obviously. So I live over in this community, so I'm going to use the back way and come out on to Antelope to get over to McCall. So obviously this road is going to be a hot mess as they add the sewer. That actually was for drainage, but the sewer is along that same road. So here they're talking about potable water. And so one of the thing I wanted to kind of highlight is you can also see pictures. So whenever and I'm sidetracking here momentarily. So this is a list of all the businesses that they can put in and what they cannot put in. So like they could not put in a BMX course, but they can put in a pool hall, a bowling hall. Those would be conditional permits. A cyber cafe looks like it'd be easier because it's conditional. Actually, C is conditional use, so that would have conditions. P is permitted use. So you can go through here and get an idea. And I'm just going to scroll real fast. Apologies if it's hard on the eyes. So here you can see they're putting in stop signs. So it looks like there's going to be a major gateway here with a green space detention to the side. There's going to be added stop sign here, which that's not there right now. Stop signs, this road doesn't even exist. So those will be new. There is a 2-way stop sign here. So it looks like they might be making it, actually, this is not the one I was intending to show you. Let me find it. I may have actually skipped it on accident. Yeah, it looks like I did. So it looks like there's going to be a stop sign here. And most importantly, I thought they were possibly adding a light, but there's going to be a stop sign here. Now, again, these plans are 5 years old, so this may have changed and will be a light instead of a stop sign. But anyway, here you can see they start talking about like where retaining walls, how tall will the walls be, what will they be? Will it be something decorative where you can look through, or is it not too decorative where it's a cinder block wall? And so with that out of the way, let's get flying. So there's a couple people here as I start to fly, and so you'll see me dogleg over above Rouse Road here in a moment. But so what we're looking at now is towards the west, and we're going parallel to Rouse Road. Ahead of us is Encanto Drive. To our left, which is the south, is McCall, and to our right is Ethernet. And this section in particular, where the first phase is going to start, hasn't had a whole lot of changes since probably 2 or 3 months going backwards from now. Most of the construction over, or not construction, but most of the grading over the last month that I've seen at least has been in the southwest corner and in the northeast corner. So we're now approaching the southwest corner. To our right, that's going to be a basin. Just if you're familiar with the area, that's where the I want to say crematorium, but it's not. It's where the yeah. Why am I at a loss for words? But the place where you take your loved ones whenever they pass away. I don't know why I can't think of that name right now. But anyway, back on topic. Head to the right there, you can see they've brought in all new dirt. So, or it looks like new dirt. It's significantly different in color from everything around it. And over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've noticed a lot of earth movers were hitting this corner significantly. So, like 5 or 6 of them just back and forth with other trucks supporting them, either throwing down water or a big blade to sort of grade it as the earth movers scooped it and moved it. So that corner has had a lot of change. This south side really has not had a whole lot different. You can see all the rocks are taken away that used to be accumulated there. As I pan counterclockwise back towards the north here in a moment, you'll also notice that it looks like some of the earth movers may have left, but I think that they're generally speaking getting pretty close to being done. Although I keep saying that every couple of months, so take that with a grain of salt. So we're now flying up towards. So we're now up where Chambers Avenue. Chambers is the east-west street, and we're now flying over where it's going to later continue through to Encanto. So it's going to intersect between Antelope and Encanto. So there'll be a way to cut through. You can either take Chambers or the next road up, which will be Rouse Road. And Rouse Road is what we're getting ready to fly towards here in just a moment. So this middle section really is not a whole lot changed. So I'll just kind of be quiet here for a few seconds as we get over there. All right, so we're basically at the middle. There's going to be Sherman Road that goes across here through the middle, north to south, intersecting Chambers and Rouse. So most of the construction, and as a matter of fact, here in the background, I can hear it as I'm recording this, and it's a week after I flew this, has been this corner. So the other corner I just showed you, that was the southwest corner. Now we're at the north east corner. And this is where Rouse is going to connect up to Antelope. And so previously I thought it was pretty close, but they've actually changed the grade quite a bit even more to where on the left side there where it's going to connect to the existing Rouse is pretty even. I don't think they're going to have to do a whole lot. That little green area there, open space, I'm wondering if the plans have changed because there was supposed to be open space that they were showing between the road and the hill, which is there now top left of your screen. So I don't know if that just means that it'll be undeveloped and they're not going to do whole anything with it, because if you notice, as soon as we pan around, they've created kind of like an island that's about the same size and area. So that makes me think these plans I'm looking at have changed. At this point, I really wanted to capture exactly what they're doing with the road and how close it is, because this is going to save me a decent amount of time. Well, I mean, not a decent amount. It's not a big deal to go around that mountain or hill. This the top left of the screen now. Um, but I'll be able to come out, use Antelope, hit McCall, and quickly get to Annie shopping or San Diego. So you can see the earth movers coming around. It's funny because some of them you can tell strain pretty hard going up the hill. So when he gets up to about where that bulldozer is with the large blade, you're going to see him gassing it quite a bit. And in the past, I've seen them actually bring a bulldozer behind the earth mover and push it to go up the hill. I don't know if it's this same earth mover. There's one that seems to throw off a little more smoke than all the others. But this is pretty much it. This is what they've been hitting lately. You can see that it's starting to look really, really good. They're talking about starting on the houses next year in 23. And so I would suspect they'll probably start closing escrows early 24, late 24. But, you know, weather and market conditions for new homes, we'll see how that goes. I've noticed that the houses in this area have pulled back a bit as far as value. So our house sold for 540. That's after everything, taxes, escrow accounts for insurance, everything. That's out the door, 540. And at one point in time, the house hit, I want to say the mid sixes or low 600s, and it's pulled back to around 560K. So they've pulled back a bit, but it still shows that I've got equity. When I looked at the numbers, it looked like I've got about 20,000 in equity, having owned it over the last 12 months. So I just made my 13th month mortgage payment. I just paid January's. And so that's the community. I'm thinking of doing another video where I go over the home buying experience. So be sure and comment below. Tell me what you'd like to see. I also put out a poll. I was thinking about going over the warranties, warranty calls that I've had, any lessons learned from buying the house, and then if you're a new buyer, if you've never bought a new home before, some of the ins and the outs, the pros and the cons of going with a new home builder. And if you can hear it there in the background, today is trash day, and if you looked closely whenever I was over by the Indigo, you could see the trash truck over there. So this was filmed last Thursday, last trash day.